My boss tried to fire me so she could hire her nephew. The next morning, her whole company stopped working. My name is Mark. I was 32 years old when this happened. I was the only IT manager at a small medical supply company after the 2009 crash. Business was bad. They cut my whole department until it was just me. Then they hired a new CFO named Pam. She didn't understand it. She used to say, if it isn't broken, don't fix it. That sounds smart until your firewall license expires and your servers are 10 years old. She took away my budget. Everything became a wish list. Every request I made was denied. The owners were worse. One Wednesday at 5 p.m., they told everyone, no layoffs, your jobs are secure. Thursday at 9 a.m., they laid off 6 people at noon. One of the owners showed up to show off his brand new Cadillac Escalade. That told me everything I needed to know. Pam started firing anyone connected to the old CFO. She replaced them with her friends. 3 of her bridesmaids got hired after 9 months. I was the only one left from the old team. I knew I was next. One day, she called me into HR. You've shown serious performance issues. She said, that's not true. I replied, I was with the VP of sales all day yesterday. Bring him in. This isn't about him, HR said. It's about you. That's when I understood. It didn't matter what was true. The next morning, I met the IT consultant who would shadow me. Pam smiled and said, this is my nephew. He'll be evaluating your processes. He was 21 years old. Within an hour, I knew he didn't know anything. He couldn't join a PC to a domain. He thought resetting a router meant unplugging it and plugging it back in. But here's the important part. The company's entire system, inventory, billing, shipping, ran on scripts. They ran under the domain admin account. I made a big deal in front of Pam. We cannot give admin credentials to someone who doesn't work here. I said, you'll give him access. She answered, so I did. And I showed him very clearly how to change the domain admin password. I even made him write it down. You must change this password when you're done consulting, I told him, and remove your account. He nodded, as he understood. I showed him basic things that day. Nothing critical. There wasn't enough time in a year to teach him what he didn't know the next morning. I walked in and was fired. Your skills are lacking in many areas, Pam said. According to her nephew, I took my paycheck and left the following morning. My phone rang. It was Pam and the owners.
We need you to come in,
she said, as a consultant, same pay as before. No, I said calmly. I'm an independent contractor now. My rate is $200 per hour, minimum 250 hours. She exploded. If you don't come fix this, I'll call the police. I laughed. You fired me, replaced me with someone unqualified. Now you're threatening me because your systems don't work. Please call the police. I hold. She hung up. Here's what happened. Her nephew remembered one thing I taught him. He changed the domain admin password after I left. The same account is running every script in the company. Inventory stopped, billing stopped, shipping stopped, orders stopped. The entire company froze. They were down for days while they hired a real consultant to read my documentation and repair the damage. The nephew was fired almost immediately. Pam was gone within a month. They thought I was replaceable. They thought it was just plugging in cables. They learned the hard way. If you fire the person who built the engine, make sure the new driver knows where the keys are.